discovering your superpowers. Or is it discovering, or is it uncovering? I think uncovering might be better because you already have them. It's just a matter of uncovering them. So let's get into it. Hello, I'm Olivia D'Souza. I'm a multi-passionate entrepreneur. I'm a content and podcast expert. I support visionary entrepreneurs and leaders passionate about living with purpose. Join me as we explore podcasting, life, business, and authenticity. Subscribe for meaningful conversations with a business buddy who gets what it's like. Welcome to Magnetic Pod.
I'm stepping in the next level me. I'm here to be everything I can be.
Now, I think that we live this life to learn and to grow and to do the work and to have fun and all of these things. But a lot of it is, as I often say, is unlearning. And so what I'm sharing with you today is what I am being reminded of by watching my 3-year-old daughter and being in admiration of what she still has, and I hope she keeps and holds on to, because we layer on a lot of BS in our lives and these fears and these restrictions that we put on ourselves. And so I'm here to remind you of the things that can help you as they can help me too. So one of the things I've observed with my daughter is when she will talk about, I've got sparkle power, I've got wiggle power, I've got superhero power, and she feels it and it's real, and then she'll run, like if it's a running race thing, I'm going to be super fast, she'll run with absolute confidence without any doubts and fears and all this crap that we put on ourselves in our minds sometimes. She'll go and do the thing that she wants to do, and she will do it with absolute assurance that she is powerful. And it's interesting because when I say wiggle power or sparkle power or superhero power, she'll be dressed in those things. So that's led me to think, It's led me to observe the power of our minds, but also the power of how we feel and how clothes make us feel. So it made me question, so why do we stop wearing superhero outfits? Why is it perfectly fine for a child to walk around with a Spider-Man costume on, but as an adult would be embarrassed? What happens to us? Why are we embarrassed? What is it in our culture that says we have to restrict ourselves at a certain age? Why can't I walk down the street in a fucking Wonder Woman costume if I want to? Like, actually, why? Serious question. And it takes bravery to be different. It takes bravery to put on a piece of cloth, doesn't it? How restricted are we? How restricted are we when we realise that we rub up against some sort of fear and fear around that? Isn't that strange? Like, why should it matter? Why can't I walk around to the shops in boots and a fancy red and blue costume and a cape? Maybe I should do that. I digress. But the thing is, actually, what's kind of cool is if you are an entrepreneur, you can. Like, you've got a permission slip. If you're not working for somebody else, then I actually can and do it without any fear. I can decide that's my thing now. I might do that. I actually have thought about it just after watching my daughter. Why can't I wear a sparkly dress? And so my point, though, as I go off on these tangents, is just to think about the things we tell ourselves and the power of our mind and how clothes make us feel. So would it help you to wear something that would make you feel sparkly? Would it help you to wear something that makes you feel powerful, even if you don't necessarily put on a superhero costume? Perhaps you could wear something that makes you feel like you could kick some ass. Put on some sparkly earrings. I'm starting to wear, these are my favourite earrings. If in the videos that I'll chop up for this podcast, you'll be able to see earrings. These are my ones I'm wearing most of the time. These, what do you call these kind of earrings? Anyway, they're big dangly diamond shape earring. Diamond shape, not diamond earrings. Diamond shape, literally, you know, the four sides over time. They're colourful and they were given to me by my mother-in-law, and I want to get some more. It's got me into this is connected. This is getting me. I wear these partly for how it makes me feel, and that's partly influenced by my daughter. So I've got this thing now where I'm going to wear more sparkle, and I'm going to look out for long, dangly, sparkly earrings, and it's all about feeling good and feeling like powerful. And if clothes can help with that, like I observe happens with my daughter, I can say that too. I've got sparkle power, and so can you. So the other thing I have noticed is a mindset around if she misses a ball, and she'll be like, let's do that again. Not missing a beat, super positive, no negative self-talk about I missed a ball and I suck, which is still the mindset that is carrying on from learning to walk. Like, she's well past that. She runs and swims and everything. But, how as kids, we don't berate ourselves for falling down when we learn to walk. We don't berate ourselves for pooping in our pants. Like, we give ourselves a lot of slack, and suddenly, as we get older, we expect permission and beat ourselves up for getting anything wrong. And so that's where I'm going with this, is finding your superpower is just giving yourself some self-compassion, not expecting perfection, and embracing the process. Embrace falling down, embrace learning, be excited about the progress instead of berating yourself for falling along the way. That's just part of learning. That is part of the process. So the other things I've noticed also that I would like to share, my learnings, is the appreciation of the ordinary, the beyond appreciation, the actual enrapture even. For example, I had this incident with toothbrushes. My son's toothbrush, he was holding his toothbrush and he and my husband, his father, somehow sort of walked into each other, and the toothbrush was ruined. It got bent. And it was, a cool toothbrush, electric one. I don't know, what was it? It was one of these themed ones. I can't remember what it was. But I had it in my mind I had to buy a new toothbrush. So I got him a new toothbrush, and I knew he'd like it straight away because it was Pokemon, and I know he likes Pokemon, so easy decision. And I thought, do I get one for my daughter as well? I probably should have in the moment. But I just thought, I'm just buying one for him because he's broke. Silly. What was I thinking? Anyway, so she is all sad because she doesn't have a new toothbrush, even though she liked her toothbrush up until that point. Which is another lesson. That's probably not a good lesson. That's a lesson of why do we stop valuing things when we see somebody else has got something. But the positive was, I decided for the sake of $11, I should have bought the other toothpaste brush. So I said, look, I did see a toothbrush, but honestly, I didn't know whether you would like it because it's Frozen Let It Go themed. I've never seen you show any interest in that. I didn't know if you liked it. And then suddenly she's like, let it go, let it go. She would not let it go. She would not let it go. And so I'm like, okay, next time we go to Woolies, I'll get you the Let It Go toothbrush. The amount, where I'm going with this is the amount of absolute rapture for this toothbrush. She loves the toothbrush. She loves it. It's a toothbrush. She loves it. It makes her so happy. She's so excited. She's brushing her teeth. She's taking it with her in the car when we go somewhere. She wants to bring it with her. And I guess the lesson I'm getting from this is we forget we are ho-hum about things so often, right? We'll have things in our lives and there's so much that is genuinely amazing that is overlooked. How often do you notice the sky? Go and notice the sky. Even if it's overcast, doesn't matter what the weather is. Sky is literally looks like you're looking at God, for heaven's sakes. It looks amazing. The skies are magical. Whether it's blue, obviously sunsets and sunrises are stunning. The shapes of clouds. Look, we've got trees. We've got somebody who bothered to invent the microphone that I'm talking into. There's so much around us that is bloody incredible. And watching my daughter just be so enraptured about a thing, that doesn't have to end when we reach the age of 5. We can be reminded and we can choose to be excited about little things. In fact, little things are my favourite things. I did write a song about this. It's on my kids' album. Ordinary Things, something like that. My favourite things are ordinary things. Sometimes I've been on a walk with my kids where I've said, stop, take a photo with your mind when I notice that something special is happening that's also kind of ordinary. So anyway, to wrap that up into relevance to my topic for the day, which is superpowers, it's just simply to let go of the negative self-talk. Remind yourself not to take yourself so seriously. Remind yourself to notice what's right in front of you and to appreciate and count your blessings, and allow yourself to feel joy for something relatively ordinary that maybe isn't so ordinary if you stop to think about it. A warm shower in your own house. It's a miracle. Like, you don't even have to walk outside and get cold. You can just put your shower on, just a cup of tea, anything. Just stop and notice the good stuff and know that you are created with everything you need to do the things that you need to do in your life, that you have everything, you have all the traits, and you are enough and you can do anything. And simply appreciating your capabilities and your decision to go after things is superpower. You've got this. So I hope that helped you. Send me a message, drop me a line, and and remember to share this, tag me, share it in your stories. It really helps and I really appreciate it. And I thank you from my heart, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to talk about. Okay, see ya. Bye.
I'm stepping in the next level me. I'm here to be everything I can be. Like a snake, I'm shedding my skin to be my level next level me. I'm stepping in the next level me. I'm here to be everything I can be. Give you whiplash when you turn around and see me go again. Next level me. It's time to be.
Hello, it's Livy here. Have you ever wondered about what the key elements are that make a podcast truly stand out? Or maybe you're thinking about starting your own special podcast and feel a bit overwhelmed and don't know where to start? Well, I have something for you. Introducing the ultimate podcast checklist. Da, 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 da. It's a step-by-step guide that covers everything from the initial brainstorming to advanced growth strategies. It's the perfect companion for both new and seasoned podcasters. And the best part, it's absolutely free. Da, 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 da. To grab your copy, simply head to the show notes of this episode and you will find a direct link there, and then away you go. Remember, every podcast started with that initial spark and the right resource. So let the ultimate podcasting checklist be yours.